Welcome back to another episode of Horrible Wi-Fi Fighters. That is HWFFF. The extra F is for extra fun. And the extra fun for today as well. Of course, you guys know that New Year's is just around the corner. It's literally tomorrow. At least if I get this uploaded in time. And second, you guys know I didn't upload yesterday. So at least one of you may have been sad. Maybe. I hope at least I affected one person. But either way. Coming back with some more content. If you ever noticed, like if you look in the top right, you know, the date that it was recorded, yeah, you'll know. I get like, you know, I get stuff so I can do commentary over it. If you guys like that, let me know. If not, okay, that's a big sad. Then that guy. 1 second. Here we go. Yeah. So one of the topics I thought of kind of covering is something I thought about. What are you doing, dude? Get out. Shoo. So if you guys want to do something, like let's think about school, okay? Now, one of the things that I never really thought about or really cared about was how I really did in school. And you're probably like, wow, how old is this guy? Well, a little up there, but not too bad. And when I was in high school, I kind of just wanted to get to the next thing, you know, get math done, get science stuff done, get these things done, just get out of the way and then be done. Get the things that I can get done, and then just go on my way, you know, be done with all of it. And don't be like that, all right? Don't be like that. Don't be like me. I learned that way too late in life, I think. It wasn't until my senior year in college, and yes, I did go to college, and yes, I somehow miraculously graduated. Get him. All right, pearl back. So yeah, I did graduate, and it wasn't until my senior year in college where I actually started caring about what it was that I was doing. I mean, that could be because I was spending time with a very significant someone, and she was a very, very dedicated individual that came to study. So I was like, okay, I got the same. I gotta be a man, you know. And it wasn't until then where I kind of looked back and I was like, yeah, I shouldn't be like these guys, just duking it out and not caring about the guy who has more armor. Yeah, that's called being a cleaner, and it's fun sometimes. And anywho. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Later, much later on in life, I look back and I'm like, you know, if I did better in science, if I did better in history, if I did better in these, you know, what kind of person would I be today? And to this day, I still don't know. However, if there was one thing that I did learn from that past experience was, don't waste the time that you have. I know that sounds really duh moment. It's very obvious, but too many times people waste their time with things such as video games, such as, you know, reading too much or just spending their time, you know, doing whatever. And if I had spent more time in my studies like I should have and actually cared, I would have gotten a lot more out of it. I remember in college them saying that the amount of time or the amount of effort you put in to what it is you're doing is what you'll actually get out. So the schooling, yes, you'll get a degree, but what will you actually get out of that degree? If you've only just done the paperwork and done 1 sec. Time for a nerd to die. Okay. If you only focus on the things that, hold up. Just... Okay, he's just gonna stay there then. Okay. If you only focus on the things that, you know, you want to get done, and you want to just keep on moving on with the next thing in life. You want to just keep on going and going and going. If you want to do that, that's fine. But what are you going to get out of it? Not really a lot, honestly. Not like this guy. And yeah, there's some place for things, you know, like, you know, video games and stuff like that. There's places for those things, and that's totally fine. But really consider, maybe you're in school, maybe you're out of school. It could be maybe you're at a job. I don't know what the situations are. Don't know what your life is like. I don't. But don't just keep on going with the same old all the time. Whether it's one of like learning a language or whatever, I don't know. But that's just one of the pep talks. Hopefully, I don't know if that'll help anybody in life. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. However, yeah. That's all I really got for that. But now we're on to something new. Now we're onto something with this level here. Okay. I'm just gonna be done. I'm done talking about this stuff before. You guys want to keep going in life, and this yeah, here we go. Okay, so I had to cut a couple of stuff from this clip here, all this recording stuff. I've tried recording more games. The thing is, guys, I am not like the best. Okay, there's a lot of other people that are way better than I am. There's sometimes where I can do pretty well, but there are people who are way better than me. Okay, I just want you to be clear on that. And I think there's this one where there's a guy. I was like, oh, I don't trust this guy because something about him seemed really fishy, and I realized it's because he has a Q in his name. So yeah, he's just kind of like running around there in circles. It looked really weird. So here he comes. Yep. And don't know if he was legit or not. He could have been, but I had to cut because there's a lot of boring content. And I think you find that a lot of the time is a lot of people find like their best moments. There's people who are really good, but you kind of find that those best moments are kind of few when it comes to like the average games when they come into it. Now there's some people who are really good, and they, you know, that's fine. They can pretty much win every single game, which is insane sometimes. Oh, here, yeah. If you shoot, fun fact, if you shoot in one spot, they will run into it every single time. You just keep shooting, just keep the same momentum, and they'll run into it. Fun fact, just try it. Just try it someday. Okay. And because of my armor and what I've got, I decide that today is a bully day. So we're going to be mean to this kid. This is how you cyberbully kids on Skywars. Step 1, you make a really, really OP sword. Second, you just get stuff. And then you just walk in there, splash some poison on them. Then you just beat him up with your fist. And that, he went far. Did you see that? Like, he went like flying like I'm about to. Right there. He's got knockback on the sword, I think. But then you just hit him, and then you just keep hitting him, and boom, he's gone. Do some W taps, and boom, he's out. He's out of there. And it's a GG. Good fight. Yep. All right, so I had to bridge very cautiously, as you could see. All right, this guy's about to learn what it means to not have fun. Here we go. All right, you ready? And then this last hit, that's the last one I'm gonna hit him, and then he just falls. Like, why? I was gonna type GG or like good fight or something like that. I don't know. I was gonna type something. Then there's these two guys. Okay, here we go. If you ever find yourself in a pinch, don't just take on people just because you can, because then I'm taking on him, and then guess what? This guy's gonna come up and he's gonna start trying cleaning me. So I've got to pull back, and he pulled back too. So we were both playing smart here. So don't just rush in. I find that amongst a lot of like new players. So these guys, they think that they can just come in and hit me, but they can't because they suck. Like a strafe on there. I was like, dude. Like, now he's terrified, right? Now he's not going to come for me because I just strafed the tar out of him. And then now he's like, no, we got to go with the bow. The bow is going to keep us safe, guys. Yeah, no, the bow's not going to keep you safe. It's not going to help you. Like, he just kind of waited far too long. Oh, it was too funny. Well, if you've gotten this far, I'll have you guys know there is actually a clip in here in this video that is actually not part of the same game. So if you can find that, let me know in the comment below and tell me what timestamp that is. And if you get like a generic close, then you win. There's no prize. It's just, you know, just a fun little mini game, I guess. So get out there, don't just waste your time. Do something, learn, you know, improve, all that good stuff. And this sword is doing damage. Also, Happy New Year.